Welcome back, everybody, to the channel. So when I'm recording this, it is 5:08. I got the PlayStation on over here on the TV that you cannot see over here. 5:08 in the morning, and I'm still up just because. So Royal Rumble last night. Well, however you want to say it, that still feels, very, tonight. But technically last night, it was... I liked parts of it. I really did. I like that they had the correct Royal Rumble winners. But I didn't like Cody Rhodes at 30. I'm sorry. I think a lot of people will say that too. I just did not like Cody Rhodes at 30. I mean, you could have had him 22 at the most, and that I'd be all right with it. But dude, at 30, just not good. But the main thing I want to talk about is Zayn. Tonight, he had his final test. And his fate was sealed when he hit Roman with that chair on his back. And Roman probably had flashbacks to when Seth did it, when he broke apart the Shield. Whew. I would not lie to you if when watching them beat up Kevin Owens, and I was like, damn, they are, he getting his ass beat, right? And then when Sami hit Roman with that chair, that pop was amazing, by the way. When he did that, I was like, damn. Well, this was his final test, and he failed. He didn't look at Jimmy Uso, and Jimmy been on his side the entire time. He looked at Jay and said, "I'm sorry, I had to." Or he said, "I'm sorry," and said something. Basically, he had to. He was not going to hit Kevin Owens. He was not going to brutalize Kevin Owens anymore. And this is completely... When Jimmy Uso did that super kick and they beat up Sami Zayn, that was tough to watch. I wouldn't lie to you if I was like, when it started happening, I was just like, well, damn, that's it for Sami Zayn. He definitely getting his ass beat. Absolute beatdown. And they didn't need the Rock for this. They didn't. And I'm really glad he didn't show up. But this what they did, WWE just put themselves in a big situation that does not help Cody Rhodes out. Sami Zayn is the most over person in the WWE right now. with what they did tonight. You can't tell me that you don't want Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns and you want Sami to dethrone Roman. You just can't. Can't tell me you don't want it. Now, after tonight, and now look, I've said this and I'll still say this. Cody Rhodes should be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. But, you know, it is what it is, and they've put themselves in a very, 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 very bad spot. Okay, that's the beginning of the review, and then I'm going to go through every match and just go through some of the points and all that. But welcome to the review and everything. If you like what you're hearing and everything, and I apologize, that's my dogs. If you haven't seen my stuff in the last couple of days, or you're new to the channel while, looking and seeing what people were saying about the Royal Rumble, my house is literally getting redone, like flooring and stuff like that. So everything we've had to do is in the bedroom. We got one dog in the bedroom, one dog upstairs in the bedroom. So yeah. So if you hear a dog and it looks like he's, I don't know what he's got in there. Maybe a bowl, I don't know. But yeah, so I apologize if you hear the dog playing with his toy, but the men's Royal Rumble started off the show, and personally, I would have it ended the show. Even with the stuff that happened tonight with Sami and Roman and all that with KO, I would have had the men's Royal Rumble go on last. But they went with it first. Gunther and Sheamus started it off. Now, I don't have the order of how people came in. I remember The Miz being 3, I believe. But I don't remember most of the order. Because I honestly, this Royal Rumble, I was watching with, Brian, Summer, Troy, and then Bree came over, I was watching it with them, and instead of tweeting a lot about it, I mean, there was parts that I did, but instead of tweeting a lot about the Royal Rumble matches, I actually just observed and watched it. Full attention, mostly. Not like I don't pay attention to every Royal Rumble match. I've just paid attention more. Have my full focus, right? And everything. Let's see here. There we go. That's bright as hell. But it had my full attention. I should have just turned that off and had the lights on, but oh well. And the men's Royal Rumble match, maybe it's just me, and I've been seeing some people talk about it, but every 90 seconds, it felt like every minute to certain people. I get why they have, like, the big ramp and make it look, good and all that. But that should happen at WrestleMania. That should happen maybe at SummerSlam. Not the Royal Rumble. I mean, you got these man and female literally running a full football field and more just trying to get to the ring. I'm sorry, but like, by the time that some of them get to the ring, they could do their 15-minute stint, get their stuff in, And next thing you know, you're getting another countdown. I mean, come on now. We got 2 cats as well. This is one of them. He's very loving. But it just felt rushed with certain stuff, man. Just felt rushed. I want to know what they even paid Brock Lesnar for this Royal Rumble. He was literally in it, out of it, and did stuff within 5 minutes, and he was probably heading back to Canada. I've been within 5 minutes. He eliminated, I think, like two or three, maybe 4. Pretty quickly. I mean, he got his stuff in it. You know, he looked good. And then Bobby Lashley comes out, and I said, okay. And I like the stories. Like, I like how they do storytelling in these Royal Rumbles, like with stories that's going on. So I liked, you know, you had the Theory, Rollins, you had all that. You had Bobby and Brock. You had Sheamus and Gunther starting it off. Looks like Drew might have something with Gunther. I don't know. But I've always said Sheamus and Gunther 3 should be at WrestleMania, and Sheamus should go over and beat him, since that is like the only championship he hasn't won, I believe. But this men's Royal Rumble, it was better than last year. I didn't watch last year personally, but it was better than last year from what I hear from everybody. But that's not saying much. To me, if I did a rating, 1 out of, let's say 1 out of 5. We just do, you know, the Dave Meltzer rating. If I did a rating for this men's Royal Rumble, it would probably be a 3. 3 out of 5. Maybe 3.2. Like, I wouldn't go up much. 3.2 at the most. It had its moments, like the Ricochet, Logan Paul. That spot was great. Gunther being in it for 70 minutes was great. Cody Rhodes being in it in a little bit at 30 was not great. How this man, Cody Rhodes, wasn't at least in the match by the 20th entrance or 22nd entrance, and at least in there for, you know, 25, 30 minutes at least, doesn't make no sense to me. I would have personally had him come out number 3. But look, if you're not going to do that, at least get him in there at number 15, 16 at the most. You know, I would have been fine if he was 22nd. That means he would have had at least a little bit more time in. But middle of the pack was where he should have been in, at least by the latest, realistically. Don't like that. I do like that he won. But towards the end of seeing how Gunther did this Royal Rumble, and he eliminated Drew and Sheamus and all that, towards the end of it, most people maybe wanted Gunther to win, which wouldn't have been the right choice overall, but I don't know, man. You know, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, but I seriously think Cody Rhodes should have been in the match way longer than what he was. But, I mean, you had stories continue and write itself, so I do like that a lot. I do like that a lot. So, the second match was the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. And I know a lot of people are going to crap on this match a lot. To me, one, it was too short. Two, the build up to this has been good for me. Now, it might not be good to you. Everyone's got different opinions. But them going back and forth on the mic and certain segments have been really good. Did the match deliver? Absolutely not. Just absolutely did not. I like how there was cool stuff in it. Apologize. He had gotten a blanket inside of the cage. I'm not having him chew up another freaking blanket. I like how the pitch black was. I don't know if you could see it in the crowd if you were there. Probably not. But watching it at home and everything, I like the different stuff. It was different. I actually did like it. But the match itself was not good. I would give it a 2 out of 5. The only reason it really got a 2 for me is I did like his face paint or however they did that with the glow. I did like that certain stuff. The ending of it, when he attacked him and all that, we had Uncle Howdy do a Jeff Hardy, basically, and jump off the thing and threw him, and then fire came up. So, watching this on TV, on Peacock and everything, on the app, me, Brian, all of us said, we looked at it and like, damn, it looked like he missed. And I hope Uncle Howdy is not Bo Dallas. Because if Bo Dallas missed that much, I mean, it was at least by that far. And that far on television, you can notice. Was not good. I saw the camera view of it and a fan's point of view that was there. And I was like, bro, that is so bad. That is so bad. But, I mean, it was cool seeing the fire and after he did that. And then seeing the other Wyatt Six. I knew they would show up eventually. We're just going to get one little by little by little. But that's going to be enough of what I talk about with that. I'd rate it 2 out of 5. Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair. I wrote on my notes on my phone stuff that, like match of the year, segments, shocking moments, return of the year. I've got it in my notes and just writing stuff down when we have like a return or something like that. Or shocking moment like tonight with Sami Zayn basically getting beat down. I will not be watching this match over again. I won't be watching most of these matches over again. I'll watch KO and Roman again. But honestly, right now, Roman and KO is my match of the year so far. Now, we're only like a month in, but that would be my match of the year so far with WWE. I'm not saying this was like a terrible match. It was better than Pitch Black match. Not better than the Women's Royal Rumble. I mean, the Men's Royal Rumble. Excuse me. I actually enjoyed the Women's Royal Rumble more, so I'll talk about that in the next thing. But Alexa and Bianca just didn't have chemistry. I think that's going to be the best word to use. It didn't have chemistry. Alexa honestly looked good in this match. Bianca looked good too. It's just the chemistry of going back and forth just was not there for me. But this is the right choice. And afterwards, we had a thing where they were showing Alexa Bliss in the former and something about, and Uncle Howdy says, "Remember what you were," or something like that. Now, I watched the press conference. That was way better than War Games because, one, they literally started 2 minutes after the pay-per-view, after they got done recapping the pay-per-view and it went off. Literally a minute or two later, it was on with the press conference. I love that. We didn't have to damn wait 20, 30 minutes for the press conference. Thank you, WWE, for doing that. But Bray, in the press conference, someone asked him about Alexa and says, "Oh yeah, we always have a connection, since we had that." Basically meaning Alexa's going to be a part of the group. So, if I rated this Bianca and Alexa match, I gave Wyatt and LA Knight a 2-star match. I give this a 2.5. A 2.5. It was better, but, not really by much better. And, it might sound like I'm being harsh about this pay-per-view. And I'm normally a very, very positive person when it comes to a lot of stuff. But I'm going to hit you straight with what I think. And it's just, tonight's show overall for me, I love the Royal Rumble. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed the pay-per-view overall. But man, it could have been a whole lot better. I do believe in a lot of spots. But the Women's Royal Rumble. I'm officially give the men's a 3-star with the Men's Royal Rumble. The women's is going to get 3.5. 3.5 for me. I enjoyed it more than the men's. Easily. Because we had more surprises. I know character-wise, it sounds like Chelsea Green is going to be like a Karen. But, dog, 5 seconds in the Royal Rumble after returning. Awful. Oh, the one main surprise in the Men's Royal Rumble was Booker T. And even though he didn't look bad, but man, hey, he need to stop. He need to stop, my guy. Need to stop. I did like enjoying to seeing him, but you're done, my guy. You're done. Edge was another surprise. It looks like him, Finn Balor. Oh, that's something I didn't mention. Beth Phoenix coming back. Blurry Spirit Rhea. So, Rhea come out for the women's thing. And this was at the women's. And she's over here still holding it. I'm like, I'm like, come on now. Bed Phoenix didn't hurt you that damn bad that almost 2 hours later, you're still holding it and everything coming out. Come on now. Come on now. I know she's selling it, and I appreciate that, but come on now. You can't be hurt that bad from a spear. Not 2 hours later. Come on now. But Rhea and Liv Morgan started this out, and this was the perfect two to start this out and be at the end. How they did this Women's Royal Rumble was way better than the guys. Way better than the guys. Excuse me. I really liked how you had more surprises. NXT. Zoe Starks had a heck of a little run of being in there for however long she was. It seemed like she was in there for at least 20, 25 minutes. They didn't really... That's the problem with me. Problem I have. They don't really like, oh, she's been in here this long. They don't showcase everybody that's been in there, if that makes sense. I don't like that. I think it would give just more to it and help them build the people when they do come up. Like Carmella Hayes from NXT. Why was he not in the Royal Rumble? Zack Ryder, Mike Cardona, however he's going to come out. Why was he not in it? You know he signed with them, basically. His wife is there. I didn't like how right before the pay-per-view officially started, that basically we knew 27 of the men that was supposed to be in it. Madcap Moss was not in it and stubbed. Rey Mysterio got, I guess, hit by Judgment Day. Dom took his mask and everything, and where the hell is Rey Mysterio at? I mean, how bad of an attack was it? They didn't show it. Maybe they'll show it on Raw, SmackDown, I don't know. But, like, where was Rey at? Rey wasn't even eliminated, so technically, if we're being honest, with how Cody jumped over the ropes after he won, Rey Mysterio technically is the winner of the Royal Rumble. But they ain't going to say that, though. Unless someone brings it up. Technically, Rey Mysterio is the Royal Rumble winner, if you think about it. Logan Paul returned tonight. I know I keep on remembering this when talking about the Women's Royal Rumble. Logan looked good. He eliminated Seth. Might be the WrestleMania matchup right there, Logan and Seth. But women had more surprises, and I like that. You had Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion. Even though she should have had a better showing, I believe. I mean, damn. Michelle McCool was literally ringside, and her music hits, and she's like, so she just tore off the jacket or whatever and just wrestled in sweatpants. That was funny. But Michelle McCool looked better than 70% of the roster, or 60% at least. Like, why do we have Dana Brooke in the Royal Rumble? Tamina. Natalya returned tonight. Love seeing Natalya. But why is Tamina and Dana Brooke getting spots? You can... They haven't done nothing on television to even earn a spot. To even earn some time in there. When's the last time Tamina was on Raw or Smack, whatever show she's on? I can't, at this point, I don't even remember what show she's on. Same with Dana Brooke. I do remember she's on Raw because Nikki Cross and everything with the 24/7. But Tamina, I don't even know what show she's supposed to be on. Niven, Piper Niven, aka Dewdrop, finally got rid of that terrible name. We had Asuka come back with her Japanese form of Kana as Asuka, and she looked fantastic. I was to the point I was like, damn, give this to Asuka, but this is the right call of Rhea Ripley winning. I love that it was Rhea, Liv, and Asuka. I love it. I do wish Naomi was in this, but if she was in this, she would have to win. So, good that she wasn't in it because Rhea was the right choice. Rhea was dominant. She looked good. She eliminated Asuka and then eliminated Liv Morgan. And this was a great finish and all that. Any one of 3 of those, I would have been fine with them winning. Because Liv would have been a good story. Asuka returning and looking like a badass was amazing. And, Rhea is Rhea. And Rhea deserved this, and I'm glad she won. She is your Royal Rumble winner for the women. Then we get to the main, Hardy. They should have had this idiot sinking at the beginning of the show. Okay? To get it over with. Because one, to me, I don't know him personally, but he did not really sound good to me. I mean, he tried, and the crowd did not give 2 fucks about this. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. They didn't care about this. And most people at home did not care about this. We were ready for the damn main event. We were ready to see what was going to happen with Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and then Sami Zayn afterwards. So we had a little song, concert, whatever. Thank God that was over. Main event. Roman Reigns defending the undisputed WWE World Universal Championship, however you want to put it. I mean, it is literally 5:41 now. I've been doing this for 33 minutes. So I'm gotten to the point where, I've done good, but my brain is almost out, and everything. You see a cat over here freaking on. Look, that's not even the bed. That's like my chair that I have like in the living room normally. That we got it side over and he's literally on it. Probably ridiculous. But Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns. A Royal Rumble type of thing for them to fight at the Royal Rumble. I will say this. I do think I wish this match was no DQ or something. It would have made it better. But this was a solid match, and this was the best match of the night for me, just overall in general. If I was giving it stars, I would give it a 4. I'd give it a 4. And the ending, to me, was the best ending WWE has done for a pay-per-view in a very, very long time. Probably since Rollins cashed in against Roman and Brock at WrestleMania 31. Probably the best ending to a pay-per-view minus that. Like I said earlier, you're talking about emotional. This was the most emotional thing I've watched in WWE in forever. Honestly. Kevin Owens is, he loses after Roman does like 2 spears. I think everyone figured Roman was going to retain here. It was the right move anyways, but Kevin Owens made you believe, hey, I can do it. And Roman is like the king of kicking out at like 2.9. Like you got the ref 1, 2, and like right here, he's supposed to hit the mat. Like right here. Look how close that is. And like Roman gets his shoulder up or something. Roman is the kick out king. John Cena, no more. Roman Reigns is it. But made me believe that KO might have had this with a lot of stuff that happened in this match. But ended up with Roman winning. And the Usos came out. Solo came out. And this is where we got the true final test for Sami Zayn. Super kick. After super kick. After super kick. After super kick. You get it. A lot of damn super kicks from the Usos onto Kevin Owens. They handcuffed him to the ropes. I legit felt damn terrible for Kevin Owens. I was like, dude, he is getting beat up. I don't know, man. It was insane. Very insane. And when Roman is going to hit him with a steel chair, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn gets up, gets in his way and said, whoa, whoa, whoa. This is beneath you. You've already gotten the job done. He's out. This is beneath you. You don't need to do this. Roman's thinking. Sit down and said, you know what? You're right. He said, why don't you do it? When he handed Sami Zayn that steel chair, I had a feeling. I said, well, this is it. Sami teased the steel chair shot, brought it back down. I was like, huh. And then Roman got in his face and said, you understand, blah, blah, blah. And, Sami's like, right then he chose, I'm going to hit Roman Reigns in the back. Roman turns around and Sami basically says, you know what, I've had enough. And they've just played me. And he hit him, and he looked at Jay, and he was very apologetic to Jay. He said, sorry. He just said, sorry. He said, I had no choice, basically. And to me, that is A++ storytelling at its finest. Everything they've done with this storyline has been amazing. Sami Zayn got super kicked by Jimmy Uso. And, Jimmy Uso was on his side the entire time. And Jimmy Uso was just like doing this. He's like, man, I can't believe he just did this. And then Roman looked up and Jimmy super kicked him. It was not Jay that did it. And they're just beating the hell out of Sami Zayn. And Roman's looking at Jay like, what are you doing? Like, why are you not, beating him up? And Jay just does this, and he rolls out of the ring and just looks. And you see him, he does this. Like when you have like a headache, you're doing this, and, he's hiding his face. I don't know how I feel bad for Cody Rhodes, man. How do you not book Sami Zayn to beat Roman Reigns after tonight? How? I'm not saying Triple H can't find a way to run away with that, but who the hell are the Usos facing at WrestleMania? It's got to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. But with the way they did it tonight, how do you do the Usos and then Sami and KO instead of Sami beating Roman at WrestleMania now in one of the matches? I don't know how they're going to do this. Bro, I don't know. I don't. Are they going to strip Roman of one of the belts somehow, some way? I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. That's the only way you can get out of Roman losing to Sami Zayn somehow. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I will say this. Cody Rhodes in his press conference did say something. Said my goal was to get the WWE Championship. WWE Championship. It's really going to be interesting to see how Roman is booked for Elimination Chamber. It's going to be interesting as hell. I'd book him in Elimination Chamber. Defend the WWE Championship. Have him eliminated. Not by pin, but somehow, some way, I don't know who or what, but someone just absolutely takes him out. And basically takes him out of the match. So he doesn't lose he loses the championship, but not by pin. Save him for WrestleMania with that. Do it some way like that. That's the only way you save Cody Rhodes' moment for WrestleMania. And then, Cody Rhodes would be facing someone else, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how they want to do it. I have no idea. Maybe put the Universal Championship on the line. And say, I don't know. But you got to do what I say, and someone or some people take him out, and that's how he loses it without getting pinned. That's the only way I can think of it. That's the only way. But if you guys watch any of this 40-minute plus review, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it if you do. Hit that red subscribe button. Last time I checked, we were at 410. Greatly appreciate anyone that's subscribed recently in the last month or two. It is almost 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm about done with this. So I'll be uploading it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And if I rated Royal Rumble at 1 out of 10 with how I did the matches, it is a 6 for me overall. 6. 6 out of 10. That ending was a 10 out of 10 with everything. But overall, as a show, 6 out of 10. But let me guys know what you think. Like I said, hit that like button. It just greatly helps the channel and the video. Comment down below what you thought of the show. And please hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good morning, day. Because, technically it's in the morning now. Have a great one.